Good morning. Y'all hear me? Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Lord, for another day of trading. Let us have a good day. Some wins worth celebrating. I haven't done much trading this morning. Actually, none besides just my swing on Verb. I'm swinging this play. I got an entry around 20, but let me see if there's any news that came out right now. Steven will be on a little bit later. But right now, I'm not seeing a lot. Let's see. TTK. There's a play here, but yeah, it's probably a decent play here. STTK, AIP showing a little bit of weakness now. And sorry, I kind of threw this call on last second, a few minutes before it started. But people are slowly coming in. Okay, STTK is kind of looking interesting, especially at this level. So I'm gonna grab some locates on it, then I'll do a little research, see what the story is with this one. But I like this test. I'm gonna wait and see if it fails, and it looks like it might right here. Have an entry waiting at 118 now. Got a small entry at 116. But what's the story with STTK? Need to close all these other tabs. So STTK. Announce oversubscribed private placement. Okay. Well, I'm in 2,000 shares, average of $1.17 now. So looks like it fell back down. Looking on AskEdgar real quick, just to kind of get the story behind it. So, oh, decent sized float. Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm in it right now, 2,000 shares at $1.17 is my average. I got in at $1.16 and $1.18. It did break a new high right here, but obviously it couldn't hold over it. Is there anything else moving I should be looking at? Let's see. And I'm still traveling, so I'm not going to see your comments immediately because I'm just on my laptop. But I don't really see much that I really like. Putting this on the 1 minute, you can obviously see a pretty clear trend here. So and then a AIP is starting to look pretty weak from this after hours pop the previous day. I'd like to see like a failed. I would like to see it try to attempt to make a new high and fail before I get into it, but there might be a play here. It might just start giving back its gains. But so I'm in 3 plays. I got in at like 20. What did I get in at? Verb, I'm in at 20.45, only 200 shares. Verb, I just think it's going to fade today. Day 2, I think people forget about it. AIP still looking about the same, and I am in STTK. So those two positions I'm in, Verb and STTK. Since this one's kind of staying on trend, if I get an opportunity to take profit, if it doesn't start raging, I'll probably take profit on the trend line. But yeah, not seeing too much else going on. Good morning, Golden Pen. Good morning, Alexandru, Bocos, Saber. I didn't trade anything, no 4 a.m. pops or anything from 4 to 7 besides Verb. I was just waiting for it to perk up a little bit, and then I entered, but on this little pop. But besides that, I didn't wake up and play much. Good morning, good morning. And apologies for putting this call on last second. I thought I did yesterday. But yeah, STTK, the news, like, it actually is like okay news, but how exciting. I mean, this just isn't super exciting news. So I think this is a ticker that could potentially fade. Because again, it's not bad news. I'm not saying that, but and the cool thing about Stock Titan, and I don't even have an affiliate link for this, so I'm not trying to pump it to make money off of it, but it does show the positive and the negative of the news due to, like, I guess the AI interpretation of it. But as you can see, there's going to be significant dilution. Um, there's contingencies on the filing. The warrants will create more dilution. So again, it's decent news, but this isn't nothing much to get that excited about, I think. So what I like to see right here is a failed retest, and we might see that. And I'll probably, if it does fail, I'll take some profit on the trend line. And then if it breaks trend line, I might potentially add to it too, because it's probably topping out. But let's see what plays out. I might not, it might get bullish and I might just jump out of it. But not a very big position, only 2,000 shares right now. AIP, again, similar story. We'd like to see a retest highs and fail to break a new high. Good morning, Jenrick. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Ian. Like I was saying, Stephen will probably be on in an hour or so. Let's talk about Verb a little bit since we got some time. Not a lot going on. Verb. So I did enter this on the pop. I don't talk about these a lot, but the second day after a big run like this, and the news was okay, crypto related news. Um, it hasn't been as hot lately, but something needed to get hot yesterday, and I think it just happened to be Verb. But second day pops like this in pre-market, I will try to get entries if I think if I still think it's an overextended play like this. So that's why I got in at 2045, a couple hundred shares. and I'm just going to see if it fades. I could take profit right now. I'm up $400+ right now, but I think this one potentially breaks through and just kind of, probably fades back to the 12 to $15 range. So that's why I entered it. They do like to hang out on the 200. That's my only concern, is this is an area that they like to pop off of to the 200. That's why I usually try to take profit at these levels. But I think as long as there's some decent plays today, people will kind of forget about Verb. So I don't like to swing them on the third day, because the third day is usually when you get the pops. So second day kind of either flat or it fades away. Third day is usually when it kind of tries to bounce back and potentially retest highs. So I could see Verb doing that day 3, but hoping it kind of just fades today. That depends on if something else gets hot. So I just took some profit on STTK at 107. That's where I had my exit. I was only in 2,000 shares, so I trimmed 1,500. I know it's a weird number to trim, but trimmed 1,500 and holding 500 now. And if it breaks trend, I'm going to add. As you can see, it failed to break a new high, a little wick, but I consider that failed to break a new high. So it's still on trend, though. Still on trend. But if it breaks trend, I'll assume it's getting ready for the downside, and I might potentially add. You'll see Steven, as soon as it breaks, sometimes he'll add. I'm not very good at that. It always like reverses on me. Whenever it breaks, like let's say it goes down to $1, I notice Steven will sometimes like add the whole way down, which is like pretty impressive. I usually wait for it to pop back up just to get a better entry, but there's all kind of ways to approach these when they break trend lines. So and actually, I think I want to just go, yeah. So now I'm completely out. So 1,500 shares got out at 107, and then 500 got out at 110 or 111. I think it's going to pop again. So if it retests a third time and fails, there's a very good chance it's going to break the trend line. So similar story with AIP, honestly. I would like to see a nice little retest here and fail. Steven, oh, I'm not on Zoom, bro. Let me pull up Zoom so I can get you on. Are you ready? Are you trying to hop on today, Steven? Okay, let me pull up Zoom. I'm going to overshare something one day. Y'all can just always see what I'm doing because I'm always freaking traveling. Hop in, bro. I was waiting for you. Bro, why's it always got my last name? I'm going to be annoyed at myself if Verb pops again, because I caught it up here at 2045. And I probably should have taken my profit here at the 200, but I think it busts through it today. Yo,
What's up?
Steven,
What's up?
what you been playing this morning, bro?
Nothing. I just woke up.
Let's go.
I ain't played nothing. That's why I don't know if you. I sent you a text. I don't know if you
I
read it
saw
or
it.
if you got. Yeah,
I mean, I saw it
yeah,
this morning. Yeah.
yeah. I didn't even. I didn't even get up to look at pre market or nothing. I didn't even get to bed till like 1 o'clock. So
Yeah,
I
I
was
get it,
like,
bro.
yeah, I was like, man,
Sleep
like
in.
I'm not. Yeah, I was like, I'm not even gonna try. So, but me and my son spent all evening like trying to get because I went and I bought monitor mounts for both my monitors, like a double mount. So we spent most of the evening trying to get it together. So I got my big monitor on bottom, and then like kind of like diagonal to the big monitor, I got my original monitor up top. So uh pretty sweet setup now.
Let's
But
go.
yeah, I'm super excited about it. It's a lot to it's a lot to look at though. Anyway, anything interesting?
So a similar story to you, stayed up a little late, so I didn't play anything pre-market besides Verb. You've heard me talk about it, like day two plays. I caught it on this little pop up here, expecting it to fade rest of the day. And the only other thing I played is STTK. I called it right here at the retest. Took profit at the trend line, and that's the only thing I'm playing. But there'll probably be a play with AIP here soon. I think we're going to get a failed retest and then could potentially fade, but yeah, not much. Slow morning, which it'll probably be a slow week if yesterday was kind of slow in pre-market too.
Yeah.
But I have an order waiting at 119 and 120 for STTK if it wants to test it, but it's definitely following the trend nice. But I would like to see a failed retest here. But yeah, that's it, bro. You see anything?
No, no,
Good
no.
morning, Ruby.
I was just looking through top percent, top gainers. I didn't see anything.
I've said it before. I trade better in like the slower markets, so I'm not sad about it. But if things are starting to, what I think it is what I was texting you about. Between the tariffs, the inflation, the jobs report, separating Fed versus president. You know what I mean? Like there's all kind of reasons for the market to be kind of trading sideways right now.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And
There's a whole
macros,
bunch of stuff.
yeah, macros don't always affect small caps, but they do. Not to the extent that it does large caps, but it affects small caps, just not as much. But I like the slower markets because everything fades, like I said, usually.
Yeah, slow markets aren't a bad thing.
You just don't get your face ripped off. That's always my downfall. You know what I mean? Just don't get your face ripped off.
No, I feel that. Especially these last couple of weeks, I've had a couple that have just like I've had to mentally reset on.
So, not to put you on blast, but which one did you play after hours yesterday? Because I didn't even play. Was it this AIP that kept going up?
Yeah, I think it was AIP. I think AIP was the main one, and then I think it was OPAD. I think OPAD was the other one. Let me pull it out. Yeah, it was like OPAD. There was another one. I can't remember. There was a few that were high priced, but AIP was the main one.
Yeah, I've noticed, and just I'm always focusing on trends and my
Yeah,
stats and
OPAD
stuff.
was like super liquid too. So I was like trying to play it, and then I don't even know what I was thinking.
Well,
I
after
just
hours haven't been falling as like they were, bro. It comes in
nah.
waves. For the little bit, whenever I remember a few of y'all, you, Alex, maybe CJ, a few of y'all were killing it after hours, and then they haven't been fading as much after hours. I noticed when I've played, like I've been seeing a lot of plays like this. They'll pop and then they'll keep making new highs, and then trade sideways. It's hard to make money on that unless you time it like perfectly.
Yeah, like if you're not in, and that's my problem is I haven't been playing. I was like I haven't been playing the way I should be, and I know that, and so I'm suffering on the back end. So when I go to when I go to like get out, I'm only trimming, and then it's going against me, and I'm losing more money than I did uh than I made when I trimmed. So it's like it's totally counterproductive on, especially in like after hours lately. And if you're gonna play it, you just have to get in and out. You're gonna have to scalp, like just totally scalp it. There's no like holding gains or like holding a piece or whatever. Like you're just gonna have to get. It's gonna have to be all in a position and all out of a position. So I think I'm gonna try that again today because I just got smoked on the spikes, and then because I was making money, but then when it would go against me, I was just, and there was like OPAD was like so liquid. Like I don't even know why I was in this. Like it was perfect. It was the perfect price. Like it was my kind of play. But there was just no, like I couldn't get in or out of it because it was just not enough. There weren't enough shares being traded.
Yeah, no, that makes
So
sense. It looks like STTK is trying to break trend or get a little weak here. I'm ready for a retest though. I went ahead and added on at $1.11.
I'm already in it.
Yeah. And what's the comment saying? Remy played RUBI at 4 a.m. green on it. That was it for me. Nice. Good job, Remy. Alex said no rate cut, kind of stalled money going to small caps. Yeah, we'll see some rate cuts here soon. I guarantee in September with those job data and the pressure from our administration. So, but the market's a little confused because rate cuts are bullish, but job reports that look like our past one are not. So we'll see some interesting action. I think it's a buy the dip opportunity though with SPY.
Oh yeah, me too. Nasdaq doing the same
And I don't
thing.
talk about macros much, but y'all know I lead retail for a cannabis company. So consumer sentiment is very important. So I keep up with it. Real estate, I got to keep up with it because interest rates and crap like that. But I try to keep an eye on the macro, but I don't like digging super deep, but I kind of got to be knowing what's going on. And then, of course, day trading, it never hurts to kind of know what's going on. And then my will strategy, it's good to know, you know, how the market's doing. So STTK, I want to see it fade. I'm only in 1,000 shares now. I'm gonna add 2,000 more shares. I want to see it pop up here one more time and then just fade
Starting
away.
to lose volume a lot though.
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and added at $1.11 since it broke trend or my little trend. But I'll be waiting for more entries up here at $1.19.
I'm starting the business account either Wednesday or Thursday.
You got all the IRS stuff figured out?
Oh yeah. I got all that taken care of. Now and I'm about to. So the I got the all the back end stuff I needed to get done, and so either Wednesday or Thursday. Just depends. I'm waiting on some bank stuff. But once the bank stuff, excuse me. Uh, Once the bank stuff clears, then I'm gonna start. So we're peachy now.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna my. I'm gonna. It's gonna be kind of a slow change though, because I'm gonna start using software I've never used before, and so it's gonna be interesting. But it's fine. I'm not really tripping on it. I'm not really like stressing to make any money or anything like that.
always stressing to make money. What you talking about?
I feel you.
I'm just kidding. Nah, I chase money a little too much sometimes.
I do
But
too.
it's
My
more
wife tells.
it's more chasing financial freedom. Not I mean, yes, I like money, but I also like freedom and doing what I want when I want, you know. And it's funny, I've kind of stretched myself recently, so I don't have that freedom I was pursuing, but dialing it in a little bit, dialing it in.
Everything is like a liquid as hell. There's like no gappers in pre-market today besides ST2K.
Yeah. In 4 minutes, we'll get some 7:30 news. This is a nice spot for it to, so right where it's cracked trend line, if some decent news comes out 7:30, people forget about it. It's a good opportunity for STTK to fade. But you're right, there's not much. AIP, I might play this if it tries to retest 16. Um, but yeah, not seeing much, bro.
This will be interesting if this is how the winter months end up playing out.
Yeah, this is usually how it is. A little bit more like this. You'll still get. There's still usually a decent 100, potentially 200% gainer. You know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. It's just like the part. So I cut a little bit quicker now. I've had to in this type of market when things go 1,000%. You gotta cut a little quicker. But the reason I like the slow market is because you don't see multi-day runners as often. Because if you get stuck in a position, usually you can bank on the next day it's going to fade. In these hot markets, and you have multi-day runners, uh, that's tough. It's tough to manage. So that's kind of why I like it. Because I used to swing a lot more, like hold overnight. I rarely do that now.
Yeah. Yeah, holding overnight would be the death of me.
Yeah, my stats weren't even that great on it. I was a little green, but it just takes one or two plays like going against you to really screw up that stat, though.
Not worth it.
Good morning, Colin.
Things like Peter pattern around. What is that?
Trend Raider, good morning. Yeah, sorry guys for just putting this call on like 5 minutes before it started. Totally forgot to. I need to automate this. In Circle, you can't automate it though, because I got to add a news YouTube link every time. I probably just don't know what I'm doing. But Discord, when we get to Discord, I'm gonna have dedicated days to just trading in Discord, just to create another incentive for being in the Discord group. We'll figure out what day that is, or a couple days, or whatever.
It should be a hot market day.
Today should be.
No, I said it should be a hot market day. Like in the incentive of like being in, like uh, live streaming or whatever, should be on a day that's historically like a hot market day.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday, Friday, you know.
Friday, yeah. Fridays are my favorite, but you don't get as many PRs. If we're doing pre-market, it's usually a little bit less exciting. So yeah, maybe Monday, and then maybe a Friday afternoon. I'll trade my fades because those have been money lately.
No, for sure.
After 12 o'clock on Friday, we had a couple. I should have went over some of those yesterday. We had a couple amazing examples this last Friday too. It's beautiful fades. I'm not even hearing my news thing go off. Are we getting any news?
That's a really good sign. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm on the wrong page. That's why. So let's see.
Oh man.
So yeah, there's some news coming out at 7:30. Well, not much. Only 3 PRs. Yeah, Alex, that EQ fade paid me. I got in a little bit early on it, but there's another one. I think it was Lobo. But EQ, yeah, no, that one. That was a perfect example of what I was talking about. I got in a little early on it because I didn't think it was going to break past $1, but just beautiful, beautiful Friday fade. I got in a little heavy here, started scaling out a little bit. Then when I saw this candle, I added more, and man, it gave it all back and more. And then I think it was Lobo. If I'm right, I'm proud of myself because I do not usually remember these tickers. Yeah. So after 12 o'clock, it's any time after 12, if you'd have got in it, it just faded so hard. So very common for Fridays. People don't want to hold over the weekend
Fuck no.
and just take advantage of that, you know. That's what I've been having to focus on since I've been letting some bad plays go against me. But I wasn't in very heavy. Honestly, you know, I had a good 5K day, whatever, but the EQ was using so much of my buying power for it to be such a low price stock. Like I could even like I was, and you know, Stephen, I don't use leverage. I mean, it comes with a minimum like 2x leverage, but even using it, because I usually don't even tap into it. I don't know why certain tickers just use so much more of your buying power, and I keep my account small, so
Yeah, I like using leverage.
no. I mean, to each their own. It can destroy you, or it can do what it did for you, exponential growth. So, um,
I feel like if you're gonna use leverage, you have to be you have to be kind of like I'm not like toot my own horn, I'm just saying like my style of trading is like the kind of trading that is like good for leverage.
Colin, I didn't get an alert and I didn't see it. I wouldn't have played it anyways. Uh,
What is it?
that's like a 12% pop, 15% pop max NB, but Steven might have played it, but we just didn't see it. Yeah, I'm not
What is it?
NB. NB.
Oh, I would have definitely played that.
Yeah, y'all can have that crap. So yeah, but I didn't. We didn't see it. My scanner is not going to react to this because I don't. Like I was saying, I just like to see a little more on it. That was max at 20% pop.
Hella volume though. That was perfect.
Because when I get into 20-cent pops, they go to 100, and then I want to cry. Golden pin. Those tickers are margin restricted. For example, they use 300% of your cash account. Totally believe it because I was like, that was shortly after I refunded the account and only had a little over 25K in it, but like I was completely maxed out and I was only in like 6 or 7K worth of positions. And I was like, this is crazy. And I just haven't ever really done enough research on it to care because I usually don't run into that issue. QNTM, quantum plus phase one. This might be the pop we're looking for. QNTM. Could be wrong. The market's weird. Yeah, see, it's not even that impressive.
Also a really high price stock.
I wonder if this is from reverse splitting or if it's just a bigger market cap. UNTM. It's 80. It's 80K market cap, but
80K?
My bad. 80 million.
Oh, I was about to be like, I'm not even gonna even bother.
It's like an OTC ticker.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's not reacting. So that's kind of weird to be honest. It's kind of confirming what we've been saying. Is the news that great? No, but like it says quantum in it, announces positive results for phase 1 clinical trials. So
Yeah, this is like
it's not phase 2 or phase 3, but a phase 1 news still pops. They just usually fade quicker.
this is so illiquid. This QNTM, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this candle has like less than 1,500 shares of volume traded on it.
Yeah, no, it's not a play right now.
No.
It barely moved.
Damn, that NB would have been a nice fucking play. It's gonna be a slow morning unless all the PRs come out at like 8 o'clock, and then I might just fucking go back to bed, dude. This shit is fucking STTK is the only thing that I'm playing right now, but it's like so slow. It's so boring.
Yeah. Well, gotta get what the market gets you, bro. It is what it is, but you're right. It is not exciting. Maybe 8 o'clock around the corner, but yeah, there's not going to be very many more PRs until 8. So this is probably the only play. You need to catch up on sleep, bro. Do your thing. You've been going to the clubs and stuff too late these days.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
You making those 6-figure months.
Yeah, yeah, that is the farthest thing from what I do with my money. I haven't been to a bar or a club since I was like 19, maybe younger than that.
DVLT got some news, but it doesn't look like it's going to move the needle.
EVLT?
D as in dog, VLT. Yeah,
Fucking
I agree, Alex. Quantum stocks are a little overvalued. Definitely trade. I think the vast majority of the market's overrated, but quantum, especially technology, but quantum for sure. Quantum's kind of scary though. When we really tap into that plus AI, that's when things really
but like
change.
quantum computing.
Yeah, bro. Like if you look at the stats with quantum, it's not even like fathom. It's hard to fathom. Like it'll be like one regular computer, but it'll take like 10,000 regular computers what they can do in like 30 years to do what like one quantum computer. It's like it's
Could
like
do in like 30 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty
it's
crazy.
just like it's hard to comprehend what it is, but um
It like
we're
it
gonna
like
keep designing stuff to make us irrelevant. It's so great. Like we're gonna like extinct ourselves.
well, it's crazy that like we're building a computer that can like pull information from the vastness of the multiverse to solve problems. It's like why is that even a thing?
Yeah, no, that's what we're doing, and it's even with like some of my real estate stuff. So I use this hospitable, like this PMS for managing my properties. Like
Yeah.
it has like AI all built into it. You train it to how to respond to the guests if they say this, and this. I'm just like, man, this is wild. I know that's
Yeah.
simple. That's just basic communication, but it reads through my past history and knows how I typically respond, and then it just does it, and then it can like tweak your listing and like all hands off. So that's why I'm not surprised with that job data. What scares me about low job data is with the boom of I think more companies will be looking to leverage,
Automate.
automate. Yeah, and you can't blame them. People are expensive and they're not dependable. You know what I mean? Like it's
No.
especially like with my dispensaries, bro. Like no shade on people who work in dispensaries. That's how I started, but a lot of them are rebellious to be even in the industry, and they're hard headed. So if you could like find a way to not have to work with
Hard-headed,
people,
rebellious people.
you know,
Yeah, I feel that.
STTK definitely way off trend now. So next pop, I'll add to it. I wanted to get more
AUUD.
AUUD. AUUD.
We're tanking on STTK now.
Yeah.
AUD.
Oh crap! I don't know what I just did, but
Ooh.
yeah, this is what we were waiting for.
And STTK is about to tank.
I'm adding to my STTK position.
Wow. Look who's fucking growing.
Oh, I do this if something else is popping, but yeah, I learned this from a degenerate. How do I get this thing back on here? Oh, whatever.
AUUD.
Oh, it's still popping?
Yep. It popped and then faded and now it's popping again.
Okay, I'm getting some locates on it now. What was the news? Oh, no locates. Dang, I can't even get locates. I waited too long. Oh, now I can. Dang, they're pricey. I'm gonna wait. There we go. They were 75 bucks for 500. Now they're 11 bucks. STTK
It's
going
fading.
down. All right, I'm out of AUUD. I almost top ticked it. I'm at 715. So if it bounces again, I'm gonna re-enter. I would be very surprised if this fades cleanly. I think we'll get a few bounces since nothing else is moving, but could be wrong. Oh yeah, there it goes. Now, is this where I add Steven?
Wait for it to close below VWAP, but yeah.
I like to see it. So when it closes above, I want to see if it bounces one more time. There we go. Now I'm back in it at 709. Boom.
Damn.
AUUD.
Dang, could not hold though. That's a good sign. So I actually got out at break even. I'm just going to see what it does first. STTK still fading. All right, I'm back in it. Almost my exact same entry, 709. But I have a few shares on the sideline too, just in case. Okay. Added some more at 719. Then I have a few waiting at 745. What's your entry, bro?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
674 is my average.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not super happy with what's happening right now, but it's fine. Should have waited, but I was excited because there was something finally moving.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's cool though. Are you still in it?
I've already played it 3 times. Just got out at 690. So I'm just kind of scalping it back up and down. If it fades hard, I'm gonna miss it because I keep taking profit at VWAP, but I don't think this one fades, to be honest, very cleanly. So I'm just kind of scalping it. I mean, it probably will fade at some point, but it's honoring VWAP pretty well. If it gets back to 745, I'll look at another entry. I'm back in it.
I'm getting smoked right now, so whatever.
Now I'm out. I took profit at 703. I'm just playing the bounce back up and down. I'm gonna miss it when it finally fades, though. I'm gonna miss the big move, but I got 4 scalps on it now. But I'm not playing with very much size because the dang locate fees weren't cheap. They did go down some, but then when I tried to secure them, they went back up. So I only got 1,000 shares I've been playing with. While it's doing this, let's do some, I'll be doing some DD in the background. What is even, why did this pop? Announces non-binding letter of intent for business combination and restructuring. So they're just trying to pump this. Non-binding merger is, or LOI or whatever it is. That's trash news. So I bet you they are in need of capital. Let's see. Boom, called it. So this is a ugly, this is as ugly as it gets for dilution tracker. All red and only 1.2 months of cash left. That's what this PR is. They're making it seem like another company is interested in it in a non-binding. In a couple months, you'll see that this did not go through, but if it can get some money flowing through the ticker, and I think that's what their goal is. So at least it's a trash company, long story short. So it should fade. Did it ever bounce back up to 745? No, not in it. So I'm probably gonna miss the move if it goes down here, but that's all right. If it pops one more time or gets back up to 7, I'll add. All right, I'm added a little more at 690. Or I added my starter position. And I have some waiting at 745. Looks promising. You there, Steven?
Yeah.
Can breathe again?
Yeah, somewhat. Somewhat. I was pretty in the red because of that first initial pop. So I'm just trying to damage control a little bit. I don't know Colin, I don't know if the locate fees are high because it's a trash company. I don't really know what goes into locate fees price or whatever.
It's usually supply and demand, Colin. So that's all it really is. If there's available shares, so let's see what the float is on this thing right now. If the shares are locked up, whether that means people are holding them or it doesn't have a lot of shares, that's usually what the deciding factor is. Yeah, there's only 615. So this is a very low float. There's only 615 shares. So this is less than $1 million float ticker. So that's why supply and demand on this ticker right now. That's why if it's 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, whatever, you rarely have to pay more than your broker's minimum. Like TradeZero, it's usually about $4 every 1,000 shares. And sometimes if you see a 10 million float and the fees are high, it just means a lot of people are trying to get them at the same time. I'm out. I'm gonna catch it if it pops again. I added a decent amount around 7 once we saw weakness, but this level, let's see what it does here. If it pops,
I think it's gonna tank.
it's looking like it's gonna tank, but I'm out. So I scalped it a few times and caught about a 60, 70 cent move. So if I miss this, I won't cry too hard. I'm happy about STTK. I added before it started when I saw AUUD was getting attention. I'm gonna re-add at 685 and 699 if it gets up there. And I still have my 745 if it gets back up there. I hope it doesn't. I hope it's just a VWAP rejection, but if it gets to 685, I got an order waiting.
STTK.
Oh no.
Soft.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. So you know how it
Vani. AUUD.
it freaks out at 8 o'clock. But that does mean there's probably some PRs coming out. Let's see. Yeah, there's a decent amount of PRs that came out. Okay, good. So we should see some stuff popping.
SMXT.
What was that?
MXT.
SMXT. Oh, I've traded this one before. It's only up 30% now, though. Is it pulling attention away from AUUD? No, it's about to bounce, actually. But I'm going to add to it since we got other movers now. All right, I'm back in AUUD on this VWAP retest. SMXT.
SMXT.
Yeah, okay. I'll pull you up then. SMXT. There's a play here, but I'm probably not gonna mess with it. I just added to AUUD once the new PRs came out. I think it'll fade, and STTK is still going down, so that'll be my focus. Honestly, might just take profit here again since it likes to bounce here. So basically, just scalping this thing today. So I trimmed half my position. The rest I'll let run if it breaks a new low. And it looks like it's going to. Colin, you should, Steven, you should be proud of me. I scout AUUD probably 5 times, bro. You told me I need to scout more.
Hell yeah.
So I think data kind of
SMXT.
flawed my vision with holding, because I can scout decently, but the data just says if you hold, you make more money. But
Not in this market.
yeah, but sometimes you can let data kind of skew your vision. I need to go back to like the old me scalping, like you were saying.
Yeah, I just kind of scalped my way out of drawdown on AUUD, but
Oh wait, that thing. I mean, how about this? I'll put it for me. Like I got bailed with this one. I mean, if a stock does this, it's easy to get out of a situation. I gave it all back. I went ahead and got in SMXT at $1.49. Are you in this one?
yeah. STTK is looking good too.
Oh,
I'm
it's
about
good.
to trim.
Got another entry at 156, and if it breaks a new high, I'm just going to get out. Or see if it can hold that move. Then I might get out. Oh. Went ahead and trimmed too, bro. AUD. I had some runners I left, so. Now that I'm in SMXT, I probably should know what the news is. Awarded 127 million EPC contract. That's not bad.
There it goes.
Yeah, I got a pretty decent entry too, so I might let this one ride.
I'm gonna have to change my approach when I start trading with this other account, though. I'm gonna have to dial it back on getting into trades so early. Not until I can create a buffer.
This TTK is trying to curl up a little bit. I think it'll get rejected here, the dolly. I'm out of SMXT now. Didn't make much on it, but I like to see it fall a little quicker, so I'll catch it if it bounces again.
Or no, they use TradeZero. Links in the description.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, like I'm not going my little rant today, but interactive brokers is not who you want. Get a short selling specific broker. The locates will be cheaper and you'll be able to get more locates. Man, these things they're not fading cleanly until something else steals his attention. Today. All right, I'm back in SMXT. Got an entry at $1.55. Let's see if that was a good decision or not. It looks
There
like
we go.
looks like it was.
Totally rejected it.
There's some buyers at VWAP though, man. I'm gonna just go and take profit again. I'm out at 145. I'm just, I guess, scalp mode today. Only thing I don't like about doing that is I usually miss the big move. So, and I missed it. That's all right. You banking, Steven?
Yeah, but I'm still negative on the day, so.
Hmm.
AUD is tanking too.
Yeah, I'm all out of it. I probably should have kept a little. I'm not playing heavy enough today. I should be up way more than I am. SPAI comment section. Spell it wrong. Is it SPIA?
SPIA isn't anything either. What? There's literally nothing here.
Yeah, can you clarify, Genric? How about this? No, thanks for the feedback. I will, so I can change it to, let's see. I can change it to, there's like a stream setting. I can change it to ultra low latency and it should delay it less, but it says the quality will go down. I'll try that next time. But there's like a whole minute delay. That's crazy. They keep saying SPAI. Let me see if I can pull it. Maybe it's just TradingView. Let's see if. Yeah, it is SPAI. TradingView is just not showing it. Yeah, that's not a bad play.
Oh, I see it.
It's a little. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this price action, to be honest. It's kind of sporadic, but if it gets back up to the fours, there might be a play for me. Because I missed the main move. Still got 2,000, well, basically my full position with STTK. I'm just gonna, this might be the one I buy or I just hold until market opens. I think this one fades back to the 200. Wish I would have held AUD a little bit longer. I'm back in SMXT now. See if it rejects here. Some more news came out. Let's see. NUWE announces the first successful outpatient application. In a hot market, that might run, but I don't think that's enough for a pop today. NUWE. Oh, it is popping though.
What is?
NUWE.
NUWE.
I don't think the news is that great, and it's coming up to a 200 moving average, but I want to see it get more on it. It's only up like 10% now. That can't be right because it's up a whole dollar. That's weird. Yeah, I'll probably end up playing this when I'm getting locates. Looks kind of up your alley too. Dang, locates are crazy expensive on this thing.
Ooh.
All right, Golden Pin. I will tomorrow. I'll do the lowest latency, so it'll be. It just says the quality might go down, but I will be back at my. What's today? Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be back home tomorrow, so my internet's a little faster there, so it might can tolerate it. All right, I got another ad at $1.54. If it breaks a new high, it's breaking a new high now. So if it holds, I'm gonna have to get out.
It held.
On the 1 minute. I'm gonna see if the 5 minute holds though. Massive sizes on the bid too, so it probably will, but let's see if it breaks through it. The volume candle's looking pretty strong though. Okay, I trimmed down now. Are you still in SMXT?
No, I got out. As soon as it broke that high, I got out. But
I'm only in half my position. I was able to get out at $1.58 for half of it. I should have just got out of all of it probably. If it breaks the new high on this candle, I'm definitely getting out. So basically, if it gets to 166, I'm out. All right, I'm out. That's all right. Should have added on this STTK on this little $1.04 pop. Oh. For y'all that are aware, I'm also in Verb. I caught it on the pop this morning, and I'm trying to decide if it's honoring the 200. If it breaks it, though, it's got a long way down, so I'm gonna just keep holding on to it, just in case it does.
I'll be right back, bro.
STTK defending dollar level like compliance. Yeah, I wish I would have added a little more right here. I mean, I could always add here, but by the time market opens, people already forgot about this stock. I just didn't go heavy enough in it. I'm only in 2,000 shares, so barely a 2K position. Should have added more.
What are you in right now?
Verb and with a 2045 entry, and STTK with a $1.10 entry. But like I was saying, I'm just not heavy enough in this one. This one should be paying me more, but I didn't go heavy enough.
Only thing I'm in, I got back into SMXT.
Nice.
Yeah, it's tanking now. Well, it's dropping. It just broke low on the 1 minute.
You'll find a way to make some money on it. I'm probably going to avoid if 8:30. If there's something that runs from the 8:30 news, I'll get in it. But I might pass on this one. A few different levels on the daily it could go to. Let's see. 186, 193, $2, 271, 260. Oh, NUWE ended up giving it all back.
Yeah, I played that one too. I made like 1,500 on it.
Nice. I'm adding to STTK right here at $1.
You're in it?
I'm in it from $1.10, but I'm only in 2,000 shares, so I'm just added another 1,000 shares. It's struggling on the 5 minute to get over the 9 EMA or SMA. I think we see a little pop and then it just kind of fades down. Or this was the little pop, the 103, 104. I think it keeps fading. Could be wrong, but nobody's looking at STTK right now. Eyes are on SMXT. I think. I already forgot about STTK. What's the news on STTK? Oversubscribed private placement. That's right.
There we go.
Sorry, guys, not much to talk about. SMXT is moving slow. STTK moving slow. So
Yeah, nothing's really moving right now. I'm not even like, yeah, it is what it is.
there should be some more news coming out in 1 minute. So let's see if something steals attention from SMXT. RCON 5.85 million contract.
Oh, I've played this before too.
Yeah, it's a recent runner, so that's why I called it out. Because if any of them will pop, it'll probably be this one. But it's not doing much yet. Went ahead and grabbed some locates just in case. But looked underwhelming. Yeah, no, people aren't responding. These small caps aren't popping like they were. Because me and you really like that intense parabolic initial move and then that correction down. That's how you make quick money. None of them's really been doing that besides NUWE. What you call that one at least?
Hella.
So we got some crypto treasury news. Silo, SILO. That's what made Verb pop yesterday. Let's see what it does for Silo. SILO. Bro, nothing. What? Nothing is. That's crazy. The market just. Went in and got locates on it and put an order at 98 cents. I don't think it's going to get there. Why do you trade more than one ticker at a time? I assume that's towards me, Remy. Because I like. I mean, I don't really know how to answer that, Remy. It's if I see 2, 3, 4 opportunities simultaneously, I'll play all of them. I'm more of a quantity type of. I don't enter heavy. You know, some traders might only take one trade a day and they go heavy in that one position. That's not really my style. I don't like going too heavy in any position and playing multiple positions. So that's a better way to look at it, because none of these are A+ setups. Like all these setups are kind of trash, to be honest, that we're playing today. We're nothing that great. So I don't want to bank on just one. I just don't want to bank on just one play. You know, if there's like an A++ setup, then I'll focus my attention there. But like Verb, like I'm pretty confident this is going to play out in my favor. But if this is the only one I'm playing today, it's going to be boring. You know what I mean? So I guess that's a better way to describe it. And I don't mind looking at a few different tickers at once. Yeah, no problem, Remy. But yeah, no, because there's some people that only take one at a time. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when the plays look like they do today, but honestly, I'm only in 2. Sometimes I'm in 4, 5, 6 plays at once. It's probably a little excessive. Most people don't do that, but
yeah, I've been in like 6 or 7 at a time before. Actually, I think the max I've ever been in is 6. But even then, I was like scrambling because it was just too much going on.
Yeah, I think I like 4 to 5. That's usually where I try to. If I get over 5, I start having trouble keeping up with the plays. I wish there were 5 plays today.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's brutal.
Are you green?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm negative still. So
No, I've actually traded like.
you've traded pretty well today.
Yeah, I traded pretty well. I just didn't go very heavy today. I'm over 4 figures, but I should be. Honestly, I've had a really good scalping day, so I should be. I just didn't leverage enough, but that's all right. But as you know, Stephen, I don't play your size, so I play a little smaller. So these 10, 20-cent scalps, it takes a lot of them to get to the number I want.
Yeah.
Oh, SMXT. There you go, bro.
What?
It's finally giving back some gains.
There you go.
I'm not in it though, but you're still in it though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's a brutal pre-market. Brutal, brutal, brutal morning. Zane, excited for the Discord launch. I signed up. Thanks for reminding me, Zane. Yeah, we Circle Group is closed. We will be launching a Discord group. Aiming for August 17th. So we have a sign up wait list in the description. Any of y'all, this isn't a good example of trading because there's limited options today, but you got to trade what the market gives you. But yeah, no, we're excited to launch it. Looking forward to it. And thanks for signing up, Zane. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You have some pretty cool things in store, don't we, Steven?
Absolutely. It's going to be awesome.
But yeah, going back to the Discord, I'm just going to open it up for the people on the wait list at first, because it's one of those things that I don't really want it to get too big. Not saying that it's going to get too big, but what we have in our little circle group is really nice right now. So just going to open it up to the wait list at first so we can all fill it out. They might even invite me to the Discord to showcase my no talents. Haha. Who is this? Are you in our circle group now? Stupidest trader? I feel bad saying that, but that's your name. Bro, we've been banking in the circle group though.
Everybody has.
I should be like, again, I've been a part of a lot of groups and very few people make money besides the person running the group. And I feel like we bank in our group. No, you're new to this channel. Yeah, jump in on the wait list. But thanks for hopping on regardless, stupidest trader. If you join our Discord, you might not be the stupidest trader anymore.
Might actually make money.
Nah, he's probably just humble. He's probably better trader than both of us.
Man.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel, this is not the most exciting day, but that's how it goes with lives. You get the good and the bad days. So I don't think the bulls are making money today either. I mean, it's just
dead.
Yeah, there's just low liquidity in the market.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing
I'll be right
much.
back, bro.
Fran, hello, Fran. Yeah, STTK. That's the only one I'm in right now besides Verb. And Verb, that's just a different style of trading we don't talk about much. Just it's the second day. I think it's going to fade. But yeah, 103 is pretty solid. LIDR is popping again. Thanks for the heads up. Let's see. Okay. It is starting to curl up with some levels on this thing. So we're approaching, there might be a little resistance coming up actually. ELWS, I'm getting some ELWS. ELWS. Dang it, I missed it. Honestly, LIDR is kind of looking, how much is it up? ELWS has no volume, so it's probably going to rip here in a second. Or maybe not, it's going down. I'm trying to decide if I want to play LIDR or ELWS. I don't really like either one of them that much, but might be late to the party on LIDR. That was a good call though. Stupidest trader. We'll see what it does here at VWAP. And if it gets a little bit more of a pop up in 320, 330, I'll feel comfortable entering, but nice call on ELWS, guys. I was late to the party though.
I'm probably about to get off, call it a day for pre-market.
Oh, good, bro. Yes.
It's pretty dead.
Pretty dead.
Yeah. I'll holler at you later, and then I should be getting all of my shit set up for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to wait on a transfer to get the account set up and ready. But I'll do all that when I get up. So
Yeah,
I'll holler at you later, bro.
Yeah, send me a picture of your setup when you get done, bro. It sounds like it's gonna be dope.
Oh, you're gonna love it. I'll send a picture. I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture once we get off live.
All right, appreciate it, bro. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for having me on. Bye.
So I'm still looking at LIDR. I want to see it bounce a little bit or make a more decisive move. It looks like it's going to fade here. What does a 1 minute look like? Man, this is rough. I usually don't play things under a 50% pop, but this one I might. Dang, I hate I missed ELWS. Did any of y'all catch that one? It sounds like we're all in the same boat. Dang. What a move. That's a $5 move, right? Or $4.50 move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about $4.50. Woo. And one candle. 1 5-minute candle. Stupidest trader piece. Oh, I see it quick this time. HSCS. Bro, these things have no volume. This is wild. 40K shares traded times $4. I mean, there is no liquidity in the market right now. I'm in it, but I'm not feeling good about it. There we go. Okay. This makes me nervous when barely 100,000 shares have been traded. All it takes is one well to send this. Appreciate the heads up. Now I'm making some money on it now, but man, it was it's a little bit lower liquidity than I prefer. But beggars can't be choosers on days like this. Oh, that was a good call. My stupidest trader. I never could get in it though. Appreciate the call, CJ. Yeah, no, I made money on it. I fit his 355 amount. I might actually just go ahead and close that 360. Okay, now I'm out. Yeah, I made a little money on it. And today we might just have to live with a little money on these little moves. Ooh, should have held on to it. And again, for some of y'all that are new to the small cap shorting, like I tend to do a little bit better in the slower markets, but this is abnormally slow. But the reason why I like slower markets, we see a lot more of this where it's just the pumps don't have any follow through and they give it all back. And again, I think it's just, it requires less skill. That's why I like it. You know, I like things where I have an edge. So I don't know if the market's going to stay like this. It's only been 2 days, but man, for pre-market, the last 2 days have been pretty brutal. Lobo might be a little late reading that comment. Ooh, that's not a bad move though. Up from 70 cents, that's 30-cent move. Yeah, if it gets back here, I'll play the retest of $1. We played this one, was it Friday? What was that level it got to on Friday? So there's a defined risk at 127. It got rejected at the 200, 133. So yeah, this isn't a bad play. That was a nice flush though after that initial move. If you got it up here, flush all the way down to 88 cents. Oh my gosh, HSCS is now at 318. Geez, let me get in Lobo. I'm gonna get locates. I'm not gonna enter unless it gets to about 97 cents probably. All right, I got to order waiting at 97 cents. It might not feel, but I don't want to chase. I'm not chasing a 20, like this thing is up 19 cents on the day. Like I'm not going to chase that type of move. But if it gets up to 97, there's a chance it'll, to your point, Alex, fell at the dollar. It already clearly shows that it respects that level. So let's see. Bro, I want STTK to just fade like hard right here. Come on. I'm not in that heavy at all, but I'm only in 3,000 shares, but just haven't caught any big moves today. Done a decent amount of scalping, but I want just a big move down. What's Verb looking like? There we go. At least it's under 200. And again, this is just a day 2 play. It's usually what happens. Pre-market, they'll do a little pop. Got a decent entry. I'm only in 200 shares, so I'm up about 400 bucks on it, but if it breaks through 200, I think it'll fall to at least 13 to 14 range. That might be the big play of the day for me, but it could also bounce. They like to bounce off the 200. Obviously, you can tell it's respecting it. So I'll stop out if it breaks this high, potentially. Maybe if it breaks this high. I'll probably add up into this high. But I would like to see a flush at market open. I'm going to hold this one to market open because there's just no volume right now. The traders that held will try to get out of it, I think. I usually feel more confident with these plays when there's something else like booming. You know, if SMXT was breaking new highs or STTK, I'd feel very confident about that flush. But nothing moving, who knows? Maybe Verb gets hot again. Fran, me too. The 200 just keeps moving up. You're talking about STTK, right? Yeah. Or Verb, I'm not sure. But not a lot of liquidity in the market. If it pops back up to VWAP, I'm going to add to it. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, I will. And the reason I say I hope it doesn't is because I'm just ready for this thing to fade. And since there's not a lot moving right now, it gives it an opportunity to get hot too. So I don't want that to happen. Starter filled on Lobo. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay. I should be in it too. Let me see. Somehow I'm not. What happened? Oh yeah, I am. I'm in it. Small share count though. I don't like that it's breaking a new high and this second candle's holding over it though. I got in at 99 cents. It said 97, but I'm in at 99. Yeah. We'll just see how it plays out. I'm not super excited about this one, but it's probably the best thing moving right now. What day is this? Ooh, it is day 3. So that's usually how they play out. So like I was talking about with Verb, this is the day, day 2 Verb. They usually just do this or fade hard. Day 3 is usually when they curl up like this. I know most of y'all know this, but for y'all that don't, we'll see a little. Sometimes we'll retest the high, but usually it will just retest the level. And it might just be $1. 9 o'clock PRs. I don't like playing these as much because these are the ones that if they get bullish, they stay bullish. Went phase 2 data, so it's a chance it could get bullish, but nothing's really been getting bullish today, so who knows? Yeah, that's crazy. Or maybe I'm just early. Stock Titan does have really quick news. When I used to trade these pops long, that's when I got Stock Titan. They do get news pretty quick, but I still don't think we're going to see a big move on this. It'd already be flushing up quicker. Wow. my game plan with Lobo, if it breaks a new high, so basically if it gets to like 105, I'll probably trim my position and then be ready to enter if it wants to get back to. Actually, I'm gonna wait for it to break 107 before I bail. So if it breaks that level, then I bail, and then I'll re-add around 120 to 127. And honestly, I'm in small. I might not even bail. I might just add heavier here, literally only in 1,000 shares because not a high conviction play. And then I'll probably add 2, 3, 4K up here. Zip Trader is pumping CETX. So now we're at 107. Might actually add some here. So I added to my position here. Yeah, I'm not going to trim. I'm just going to add light along the way and then add heavy, like I said, from 120 to 125. Now I'm at break even. I'm trimming 1,000 shares just to keep my share count small because I'm not super confident in this play. Since I'm at break even, that's kind of how I manage my position too. Is just if I'm not super stoked about the play, when I get back to break even, I'll trim back down, and it moves my average up. So because I added at 106, my new average is 103. But I'm only in 1,000 shares. Uh-oh, I've been behind on the comments. LZ. LegalZoom. That's probably a big, probably a large company, isn't it? They probably have an earnings right now or something. Stupidest trader. I'm building a position in SNGX as the daily looks nice, and if it can hold above 290, a break of upside of 373 is key to hold for a test of 415. Break that off to 5. Let's see what you're looking at. SNGX. I don't even have that one pulled up. SNGX. I need another tab. I'll look at it. Do you pay for stock tight news? Yeah, I do. And I don't even think it's needed. If you don't pay, it's a 15-second delay. That's still not bad. Come on. What's going on? SNGX. Wait, so what are you trading? I'm building a position SNGX as the daily. Oh, you're talking about going long. Yeah, I don't see much, but I mean the risk versus reward, I guess. But I don't do a lot of longs, so you're probably better at that than me, stupidest trader. Whew, what a brutal, brutal morning. Yeah, I haven't looked this one up, but I probably won't touch LegalZoom. If it's popping like this, there's probably a reason why it's popping. Yeah, they're having an earnings call right now. So they said something, or the numbers look pretty good. They're moving into legal advice. Got it. Yeah, I don't really mess with these billion-dollar companies because they, again, look, there might be an opportunity. If it breaks through here, it could fall pretty hard. But these don't tend to play out how I like them to, and they have usually a lot of institutional ownerships, and they can kind of manipulate the price where they want it. But it looks like it's about to fade. Yo, this is crazy. Nothing's moving. PRZO, again, I'm not confident anything's going to pop, but it does have Israeli Ministry of Defense approval. Um, and it looks like some like AI defense software, Defense Export Control Agency. So let's see if PRZO bounces. A 6 cent move is all we got here. Honestly, SMXT is starting to become a little bit more interesting now. If this is how the day's going to be, I might just play this VWAP retest. I don't know. I'm gonna just wait. Not gonna force it. EVGO. EVGO. Not bad, but still just not a lot of meat on the bones. But yeah, it's a nice little pop. But I'll probably sit on the sidelines. Probably being too picky today, but if yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. If it stays like this, I might bounce a little early today. This is brutal for small caps. So before I bounce, I'll go over where I'm at. The only thing I am currently in is Lobo. In at $1.02. It's making a move down now. $1.02. Verb, I'm in at 20.45. Just seeing if we can get a second day fade. And STTK, I'm in at, kept averaging down, so my average is only 106 now. So I'm green in all of them, but not by much. Nothing to write home about. But oh, STTK, there we go. That's that move I was waiting for. Good. Let's see if it respects the 50 or if it keeps fading. Probably should have got taken some profit there. All right, I trimmed half my position at 95 cents. Lobo is dropping out. All happening at the same time. Trim my position some with Lobo. Just in case we're starting to build a trend here, it might bounce back. So I went ahead and trimmed, I said half, I think I trimmed probably 2/3 of my shares. Because we might see it curl back up. Then I'll just add to it when it gets back up there. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, guys. And yeah, good luck everyone. And thanks for hopping in. Like and subscribe if you're not. Join the Discord waitlist if this style of trading is interesting. I think we're going to build a pretty cool community transitioning from Circle to Discord. But appreciate you guys. See you next time. GLTA. I'll look at it. CJ. All right. See y'all.